Totally.
Wimps.
Now we're joined by Jodie Rafferty, who has managed to make her means of therapy into an art form.
And Richard Toombs, who is exhibiting her work. Guys, thank you for coming in. Jodie, first of all, now you've had body dysmorphia and also you have Asperger's syndrome. So could you explain to the people at home a little bit about body dysmorphia?
I think there's a lot of lack of understanding with body dysmorphia and anorexia and bulimia. And I believe I've got a lot of judgments and I've been bullied a lot throughout my school life. And I've met a few men in my life that have been violent and said, to me I'm fat and I'm ugly and I'm not good enough. And I kind of just channeled this energy into doing, into an art form.
Yeah, which is incredible. How do you do that? How have you kind of let it influence the art that you've created?
Well, I look at things on the internet about girls having plastic surgery to look exactly like a Barbie doll, and I have the same sort of similar feelings. I'd like to look like a Barbie doll and stuff, and I think that I'll be accepted in society if I look like that.
Yeah. So it's almost like a bullying, isn't it? You feel that way, but the good thing to come out of this is you channel your feelings into your artwork, which we've got one down here.
Yeah.
We can hold up and have a look.
Have a little look, because this is beautiful.
Thank you.
And so what kind of goes into this? Explain to me a little bit more about why you've painted this.
It's to represent how girls feel like they have to look like cosplaying in and I'm not going to go into whys, but cosplaying and looking like little girls and acting in a certain way. And
you can pop the picture back down now, but also the other pictures we're seeing as well, there's a lot of Barbie doll influence, isn't there? And you said about one before, almost looking skeletal-like, and this is all influences that you felt from how you've suffered before. Yeah,
I've been anorexic before. I got to about 6 stone or below, just below, and a BMI of 17, I think.
I mean, Richard, you're exhibiting these for Jodie, aren't you? Free of charge as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we opened a gallery in Lowestoft a few months ago, and basically it was to get people to rent the space on the wall. But when Jodie brought her pictures in, it was a range of subjects, but it was the body dysmorphic theme that attracted me, and thought we could do an exhibition with this because it's been an education to me.
Absolutely.
And why did you think it was so important to kind of show these to other people?
Well, it wasn't that specifically. I just wanted to do something a little bit more edgy than the normal art that I've got on the wall, and this was just something that's not very familiar to me. I mean, I've seen it obviously on the TV, but not been close up to it, and it's just really interesting. And listening to her explaining what's going on in the pictures has been a real eye-opener for me, and I'm hoping that we can do the same thing.
How have the pictures kind of helped you? How's it been therapeutic?
Well, I'm in my own sort of bubble world, and I've really struggled with, being accepted in society because of my autism.
Yeah.
And I went into my own little bubble, my own little world and universe. We all do it a little extent, don't we? But I was in that little universe, and I could be myself, and that relaxed me.
So it's an escapism as well for you, isn't it, to be able to do these paintings? And what are you hoping people are going to see from these paintings? What do you hope, sort of message do you want to put across?
The message I want to get across is that it's not really all about looks. It's looks, okay, it's a big part of life, and to look nice and to feel good about yourself, but to change yourself in order to impress other people, really, is that really what girls want to do these days? Don't they want to use their brains? Don't they want to... Why do they want to be an object to a man? Why is that? That's what it's come across.
Which is a fantastic message to put across. And you've talked about your mum's influence in your life and how much she's helped you.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't ask for a better mum.
She wouldn't come on there, would she?
No, she's really shy. And I thought I was shy. I mean, I've got long hair to hide my face in, so...
But what kind of support has she given you?
Oh, massive amounts of support. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better mum, and I'll say it on TV, I'll say it anywhere.
No.
And she taught me to be a real girl, she taught me to be honest to myself and true to myself.
Wonderful.
And what has the reaction been for people who've seen the art?
Oh, well, it's very mixed, because it's, there's, you see it cold, and then you don't really understand what's going on, but the more it's explained and the more you look into it, because there's so much going on in quite a few of these pictures.
And it is a difficult issue to talk about, and I'm sure it makes certain people uncomfortable to look at it, but I think it's an amazing thing to put it out there, and have people been quite positive?
Yeah, I think so. When they've got to understand what's going on here, I think there's a lot more sympathy in that, you know, with this problem. I think that's the sort of positive message that's coming.
In terms of when you're exhibiting, then, how do you make sure you get that message across as well as the paintings? Very difficult.
Well, actually, yeah. I mean, for this exhibition, I'm actually doing a program which I wouldn't normally do, but a program with the pictures and some of the some explanation.
And so, finally, where can people see these?
This is at the Coconut Loft in Lowestoft, Waterloo Road, Lowestoft.
Fantastic, and thank you both for coming in. It was so lovely to talk to you. And if there is anyone at home who's feeling like Jodie suffers from any of these problems, then please do just talk to your GP. Here at Mustard, we think nothing of the slightly unusual, do we, Darren?
Here we go, and being eaten by a plastic plant certainly falls under that umbrella.
Mustard's Dan Bancroft has